welcome back. I've gone way ahead of myself. I don't know if you... There's a box there. It's a 64C. So I've already took it apart because it don't work. It's a black screen. I took the board out of it. And the advert was it powers on, but as far as you could test it, because it didn't have any cables yet in the box. It was an aerial cable. I'll show you what it's doing. No, not worth showing you, but I'll show you anyway. It's just a black screen. So power it on. Just get that. I had the dead test in there as well, and nothing, not even flashing. But feeling the chips, feeling which ones are warm in there. CIA is warm. Well, CIA 2 goes really hot, really quick. So, but what I'm going to do first is take the 6510 out of it and put it in the other one. I'm pointing down there, but you can't see it. I'm going to put it in the other one to see if that fixes that problem. If it fixes that problem, then I know it's a 6510. And I've just got to get this one going. Which that CIA gets really, really hot, really, really quick. I'm hoping that's all the problem is. And not the Vic chip. Yeah. Desolder this 6510 off of the board and stick it in the other one and test it. You don't need to see me out to desolder, I've showed you enough times. I'm going to go bald if I keep pulling my hair out. Right. So what I did, I took the 6510 off of there and put it on there. Problem's still there. Bugger. So, right. What did come with that 64C is a tape deck, well, 2 tape decks and some tapes. So we'll put the tape deck on, check the voltage and see if it's skipping. So we'll put the meter on. Don't knock my screws down. Right, pin C3. So turn it on. Press play. So that's the cassette motor now. Yeah. Now it's stable. Okay. So take the cassette motor off, put a tape card on. Maybe it's just a 65 that needed seating properly. Yeah. Let's test that. Oh. Nope. Got to be them cards in both of them. I've been faffing about with this bloody thing for a week. Can't be both cards, surely. Yeah. Right, turn that off. Let's get a game. Oh God. Bit of typing skills. Yeah, no thanks. I did say a game, but never mind. Get in. Get. Sorry. Power on. Yep. You can see. So shift run stop. Press play on tape. If this loads this, I'm not going to be happy. That's 2 cards. Both of them got the same problem. It's not finding anything. Come on. Find it. I have to get them. Oh, or not. Found it. Yeah. What I'm gonna have to do is yeah, works. Don't want to. I've stopped it. I don't want to play it. I really don't want to play a typing game. So I'm gonna have to send him a message. Right. I'm going down to have something to eat and shoot myself in the left toe. Whatever. Oh. Right. Next day. Oh, next morning. Literally. I've given up with that bloody thing. What I'm going to do is this one, which is the 64C. I'm going to get this working, hopefully, and I'm going to test the TipCat on this. I don't want to go sending them a message saying, look, both of these have got the exact same problem, they're not working. It's a bit weird that they've both got the exact same problem. I know it's not working on that board for some reason. So hopefully if I can get this one done, I can test them and see if it is them, or because if it does the exact same thing on this, then it definitely is them. And I don't want to mess it, because he's a good bloke where I get him from. He had no qualms of sending me a second one, didn't want to charge me for it, and when I tested it, it still did the same. So I'm going to get this one going. What I've done last night when the camera went off, I stuck some music on, and I've took all the chips out and put sockets in on all of them. So now it's just a process of elimination, sticking the sockets in, sticking the chips in, and eliminate them one by one. It's a black screen, so I think it's going to be the PLA if anything. If it's not the PLA, I don't know what it's going to be. A black screen. So yeah, so I'm going to start repopulating them now, put them back in. Well, CIAs are going to be the first things, and the 6510. And it'll switch on without all the others, without the basic, the kernel, the character, the PLA, and the SID. Yeah, and the SID. It'll work on dead test without all of them. Just repopulating the board now. Well, I may as well do it now. Get it out of the way. Definitely putting them two back in. Yeah. Right, on this board, you've got to be careful because this is the 466 board. Now you've got U17 here and U18 here. On this board, you've got U17 up here and U18 down here. So that's your PLA. U17 is your PLA. So on here, you'd naturally think it's up here. It's not. Your PLA's down here. And this is your SID, which is SID's up here on this board. So you have to be careful with that. Just remember U17 is always your PLA. Unless it's a short board, then it's your, I think it's your MMU, isn't it? I think it's all integrated into the MMU. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not completely familiar with the short board. I like these, well not this one, this is my favourite board, the 407, because it's fully populated. And unfortunately, more to go wrong. So when you get a fault, it's harder to figure it out. You know what, I've just put all them in there. I didn't want to do that. Well, whatever. I'll leave them out actually. Right, ready? does take a couple of seconds to fire up. But in my case now, because it's black screen. Yeah. Make sure they're not getting hot again. Right, so we'll take out, well, it won't be the character ROM, that's for sure. Take out the kernel. Fire it up. The dead test will run without your kernel and your character and your basic. In my case, it doesn't make a difference again. Try basic. Generally, if you're basic, you get gobbledygook on the screen. You don't get a black screen, not that I know of. No. I nearly said welcome back then. Well, it is. It's 4-ish days, 5 days since you've last few seconds ago seen me. Right. The reason it's been that long, I've been taking the chips out, eliminating them one by one. Still the same thing. Black screen, nothing. Well, there's a signal there, but it's a black screen, so it's doing a signal. So oh yeah, power. So check the power. I've checked all the power, make sure everything was fine. I should have done it at the beginning really, before I start checking out chips. It's a bit, yeah. I've replaced this one. I did a spray trick. This is all the past 4 days. I kept on coming up, having a go, coming back down, getting peed off with myself and frustrated, and then coming back up the next day, and so on and so on. Sprayed a bit of IPA, just IPA. Had it switched on, sprayed IPA. This one was dried almost instantly, which means this was getting hot. So I've replaced that. Oh, hang on, is the TV on? So I've replaced that. Problem's still there. So it still exists, as you can see. Now, this is where I could have used oscilloscope really, but I ain't got one. I could do with one, but I'm not paying 4 or 5. Well, you can get the ones from made in China for like 150 quid, but how long they last I don't know. And so this is a logic probe. You know about it, you've seen me use this once or twice before. So put on ground that and put that on 5 volts. Now power it off, and because I've still got 5 volts, see, it's still active. It's active even though it's switched off. Now on here it should be low, and then when you turn it on it goes to high, which it does. It's high, 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 high. They shouldn't all be high. So take that out, disconnect this, move that away. So this is this is part of your timer for the 556. So because that was getting hot, my theory was it was around here. I almost took these two out, these two logics, to replace them. Take that out. And we've got a replacement. Stick that in, make sure it's the right way. Yeah, stick that in. Ta-da. Yeah. So this is what I'm watching, this bit here. The two timers. See, it's 9 AM, 9 PM. They should be the exact same time, but 12 hours apart. So that's your CIA1 and CIA2. Oh look. See, it's 2 hours behind now. So we've still got a problem on this board. Yeah, still a problem somewhere. What we got? See the timer, bad. The timer 2. So it's this one, which is your CIA2, which is U2. So there's still a problem with that. 20, still the same. So it's doing colour RAM. And now it's same again. So now it's not bad. So intermittent. These bads are because I ain't got the harness connected. So, well, I ain't got the harness anyway, so I won't connect it. I thought that was doing my head in. The 407 board. This has been driving me nuts all week. I mean, absolute nuts. I've been fuming over this board. Hence why you've skipped 4 days, because I thought I ain't recording anything. I had enough. And apart from that, you don't need to see me pull out a chip, push in the chip, pull out a chip, push in the chip. It's the same thing over and over. See, it's a minute out now. See, it's 1:10 and that's 1:11. It should be the exact same. It's a minute behind, but it hasn't reported anything. Ignore it, same bad here, because again, harness isn't connected. It's this you want to watch, the timers here. It's a minute out, but it's not saying there's a problem. Yeah, right, let's turn that off. Right, I've already had this going, by the way. You've probably seen it on a YouTube. I did a short, posted it day before yesterday, or yesterday, of it running. If I can get rid of that intermittent, yeah, I can start concentrating on the case and the keyboard, because as you can see, the keyboard's a bit, well, you probably can't see because the camera's crap. Keyboard's a bit minging. I cleaned the face of M, just the top face with a bit of IPA, just to make sure it wasn't yellowing or anything. It's not, it's just dirt. So, but I think the space bar's yellowed. Yeah. That's two. Two Commodores working. Just a spares board now, which I didn't buy it for spares. And then when I got it, I thought, there's only 2 chips short of it. Just may as well populate it and get it working. But unfortunately, I ain't got the VIC chip for that. It's a different VIC chip from these. I think it's 85, 86, 85, 26 or something. You can use a VIC chip from that in these with a little converter board, but you can't get a converter board from these to that. So yeah, don't know. Not an NF. The Dizzy. Yeah. Right, so this is the reset line. So this is your 555, 556, 555, 555's on a 600. This is your 555, oh for God's sake. This is your 556 U20, yeah. And you see reset out, pin 9, so it comes out of pin 9, goes to pin 13 on U8, which is the chip we've just looked at, which is a 7406, and then it comes out pin 12 and goes off to the reset, so it resets it. And down here, if you look, it says, will it highlight it? No, it won't. The output on pin 9 is high, so which is this one, so it should read high. High is active. Right. The output of U8 is low, active. Right, so the output, so pin 9's high, goes into U8, so pin 13 will still be high because it's on the same line. But when it comes out,
pin 12, it should be low. The output of U8 is low, so that should be low. In my case, all the pins across one side of the 7406 were all stuck in high, so there was no way it was going to reset. So yeah, that's how I figured it out, by sheer luck. But we got there in the end.
Right, so I'm going to leave that there for now. Got to find that intermittent fault. Sometimes when you power it on, you get all sorts of cursors all over the screen. Graphics is all glitchy, and then you switch back off, switch back on, and after a while of switching it on and off, it comes on perfectly fine. Yeah, so sort of like it needs to warm up before it actually works. Yeah, so something else I need to figure out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know how long that's going to take me to fix because some of the time I might invest in an oscilloscope, or maybe not. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.